So in the last class, what we are discussing about product rules, right? So what is product rule? Why will use product rules in the Salesforce? Gangadhar sir, what is the use of product rules? Why we can use product rules in the Salesforce? Gangadhar sir, can you hear me? Anuradha madam, why will use product rules in the Salesforce? What is the use of this one? Lalita madam, Mayuri, anyone? Hello, can you hear me or not hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, ma'am. Tell me, madam. Answer. So why we will use the product rule?
Sir, I have to still go through the class.
Okay. So remaining people. Mayuri madam, why will use product rules? Sandeep.
So to display the list of products based on the criteria that we set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and top of that, we also have different options, right, for the selection, validation, alert, and filter.
Right, sir. By using
And-
product rules, these are the main 4 actions we can perform.
Right. Product condition, and we can also apply product rule conditions also. And selection, based on selection, we can do the add, remove, hide, and show all. Then for the validation, if some condition is matching, we can do that. And alert for warning and notification message accordingly.
So yesterday, last week, I have given these are the assignments, right, sir? So everyone done this trial, right, sir? Started or not started? Hello. So everyone created, sir, this trial account or not created?
Yeah, created and I did try.
Completed this assignments also. These 2.
One is completed, sir, up to subscription, but Sunday wasn't not completed.
Send me screenshots, sir. Okay, sir. Once you are doing, no? If you send me screenshots, it will be good. Like which batch you completed.
Sure.
Okay. Sure, sir. So in the last class, what we discussed is we discussed about product rules. In the product rules, we have 4 types of rules, like a selection rules, validation rules, alert rules, and filter rules. Okay, sir. So selection rules means what is your selection rules? So based on some product selection or attribute selection, we can perform some actions like a hide a product, remove a product, hide, like a select and disable. So many actions we can perform using a selection rules. So coming to validation and alert, it's both are same. Okay, for this we don't need to use a product rule action object. Just we can specify message in the product rule itself. Okay. So validation means we have to correct the error message. Otherwise we cannot save the product. Otherwise we cannot save the products into the code and editor. Okay. Alert means there is like a warning message. Okay, sir. Even though if you are giving wrong products combination, it will show the alert message. You want to cancel or you want to continue. Okay, sir. So that is the alert message. So today we have one more topic called filter rules. Generally, we can say filter rules are dynamic bundle. Okay, enough. Both are same. Okay, if someone is asking question, what are the filter rules, or someone is asking like a dynamic bundles, so almost both are same. So what is the meaning of these filter rules in the Salesforce CPQ? Why we use filter rules in the Salesforce CPQ? Okay, sir. So I think in the future there is one option, sir, called option selection method on pick list is there. Can anyone tell me, sir, what are the fields available here in this field option selection method? In a future object, there is one field, sir, called option selection method. What are the fields available here?
Yes, click add dynamic.
Correct, sir. What are those? Click, add, dynamic. What is the difference between all these 3, sir?
So click means like there will be a radio button will come to select the product from the features.
No, sir. Click means by default checkboxes only. When radio button will come, if we give maximum
Yes.
options equal to 1.
Add option
One.
will show the add option button
Hmm.
when you add the products, and when you click on the button, then product will display.
Okay.
And dynamic option will be like show the add option button, and when you click on the button, then all product will display regardless the feature.
Correct, sir. If someone is not talking, you can mute, sir. Actually, some background noise is coming. Good. Correct, sir. So click means checkboxes. Add means add option button will display. If you click that button, it will navigate to other page. There you can see the options related to that feature. You can add to the under. Dynamic means what, sir? It will display all the. What is dynamic?
It will show the add option button, and when you click on the button, all product will display.
All products related to the price book, sir.
Yeah, price book.
It will show all the products related to the price book. That is a use of a dynamic. Okay. So generally, if you want to create a filter rules in the Salesforce CPQ, where we can create a filter rules in the Salesforce CPQ is whatever the feature we have whatever the feature, if you have an option called dynamic, okay, whatever the feature we have, if you have that option feature selection method is called dynamic, so that feature level we can create a filter rules. Okay, sir. For example, we'll go to the any one active profile. So go to the related list. For example, I'll make it networking is dynamic. So networking, I'm making what? Dynamic. Okay. So what will happen now, sir? If this is a dynamic, what will happen? On that feature, what will happen? Nikita madam, what will happen in that feature now? How this networking feature will display if I make a selection method equal dynamic? Hello? I think no one is practicing, sir, right? I think no one is sending screenshots also. Sir, if you are not
Hello,
doing
hello.
yeah,
Sir, I didn't did practice because I told you, I was in not well.
understood.
I was in fever. That's why I'll complete after I'll get better.
Understood. No problem. So I'm just asking other people, madam, not
Yes,
the
yes.
okay. So
Yeah, I think the add option button would be displayed, and all the products related to that to the price book will be displayed.
correct. So whatever the price book we are choosing, okay. So which feature I'm making networking now? Networking is what? What type of a method now?
Dynamic.
So if you see now dynamic here, add option button will display. If you click this button, it will show all the products under the price book, not a networking options. Which option is showing, sir? All the products under the price book. Okay, sir. But client is asking, okay. So I'm making my feature is dynamic, but here I have thousands of products. Okay, I have thousands of products are there here. I don't want to display this number of products here. So here I need to display only products which are related to the software. Only their family equal to software. Then only I want to display all the products under this feature. Okay, sir. If you select option selection method equal to dynamic, what will happen? It will display all the products under the feature, networking feature. So now requirement what client is asking is, sir, I don't want to display all the products under the price book. I want to display all the products under the price book where their family equal to what?
Software.
Software. So this is a requirement. So how we can achieve this functionality in the feature level, right, sir? So I want to display only software family products under the future. This concept is called what? Dynamic bundle. To achieve this functionality, what we have to do is, so currently we want to, currently which field we are using? Product family. Which field we are using to filter the options here? Product family, right? So we have to create a 2 fields in a product level, okay, and a code line level. So just 1 minute, I'll show you some help page, it will help you. So dynamic bundle, sales specific. If you want to achieve this functionality, what we have to do is, so these are the steps we have to follow, sir. So we have to create 2 fields. One is in the product object, another one is in a code line object. So what is the field we have to create? Product family, because we want to filter rules, filter products based on what? Based on the family only, right? So that's why. So we have to create 2 fields. One is in the product level, and the other one is a product code line level to filter the options. Okay. So sales for CPQ filter product rule, or we can say dynamic bundle. Both are same, sir. Okay. So, example, you can see description. What is the option they want to do is, the option selection method for dynamic means add option button, right, on the bundle level. And if you click this button, what will happen? So it will navigate to other page. There you can see all the products related to the option. So there what you have to do to display or filter list of products available for selection, then you have to use the filter rules. To achieve this functionality, we have to follow all these things. So first, in order to develop this functionality, what we have to do is select the option selection method on the feature. So which feature we have to use now with the selection method? Set the option selection method on the future level. So which feature we are making now?
Networking.
Networking.
Dynamic.
Dynamic.
So set the option selection method on the future. Create the field to be used for filtering on the product object. Create the field to be used filtering on the product option object. So in both the places, product object and product option object, we have to create a 1 field with the same label name, with the same API name. Then create the corresponding filter product rule and click a validate. So these are the 5 steps you have to follow. So select the feature, which feature you want to make it dynamic, and create the field, which field you want to make a filter rules. So same label name, same API name, and create a product rule, validate the option. So you can see navigate feature. What is the step you have to do? Open that feature, make that feature equal to what? Make that feature selection method equal to what?
Dynamic.
So that we have done already, right, sir? So then what you have to do? So we have to create 2 fields. One is a formula field, 2 formula fields in a product object. For example, I want to filter now based on the family, right? Maybe you want to filter products based on the product name also, you can do that, right? Now I want to use a family only. So what I have to do is navigate to the product, create a formula field. Okay. For example, I can give formula field name equal to product family, because I want to filter products based on what? Family only, right? Open product object. Okay, sir. So which field you want to filter? Based on which field you want to filter your product bundle options, products. So that field you have to create 2 formula fields. One is in the product object, and the other one is which object? Product option object. So create a formula field to get the return type equal to text. So why I am using product family? Because I want to filter the products based
Product
on
family. Product family equal to service.
Exactly.
Sorry, software.
So here I want to return a product family, whatever is there. How we can return? Enter the following text family, right? So go to your object. So just you want to capture whatever what is the product family is there, that family you want to get into this new field. Whatever the family whatever the product family field is there, that value you want to capture here. Okay. Go to product, type family. Okay. Product family, where is the field? This is the field, sir, we have to use. Okay. So we want to get the family value in this field. So this is a pick list, right? So that's why we are using a text function to convert into the text. So what I'm getting here? What I'm returning here? Product family. Where I'm creating this field, sir? In which object I'm creating this formula field?
Product object.
The product object, which family field I'm creating? Product family. So just I'm
Family.
creating the family here. Okay. Check your syntax. Okay. I think internet is very slow. Okay. There is no syntax. Okay, sir. Click on next. So if you want, don't need to add this field in the page layout level, and just remove this field in the page layout level. Just select it the next, visible to everyone. But in the page layout level, not required. If you want to add, you can add it, otherwise not required. This is our background business purpose. This field we're creating for logic purpose, filtering purpose. Okay. So second step, what we have to do, sir? After creating a, so navigate to product, create a family, return the family. So create the new field again in which object? Which object we have to create another field? Same field, whatever the label name we are giving, API name, same field we have to create in a product option also. Okay, sir. So I'm going to product option object, but in this option object, we are not going to return anything. Okay, just we are using same label name, same API name, but this formula field will not return anything. Here formula field is returning family, but here it is not returning anything. Okay, you can give any random text. Okay, everyone is following, sir, what I'm saying?
Yes.
What we have to do now? Already one field is created in the product object. Same field we have to create in the product option level also. But here, this field is returning what? Family. But here, we are not going to return anything. Just you can give any random text. Okay. So CPQ will check in the background. It will filter the options. Go to object. Product manager. So product option object. Where is that object? Go to fields. So we have to just same field, same label name, same API name, and everything. So same data type. Same label name, same API name, same data type we have to use. But here we are not going to return anything. Just we are going to return some random text. You can give any text. This field is not return anything. So we have to give any random text. You can give text something like that. That's it. Okay. So okay. So just I'll give some random text here. Nothing. Just I can give a text test. So click on next. So next. So not required in the page layout because this is only for the filtering purpose. We don't need to show in the UI. Click on save. So we have done 3 steps. So feature networking made a dynamic. Product option we have created a product family. Product option also we have created the same field. So here we are returning family, but here we are not returning anything. Just we are giving some text. So then we'll go for the product rules. So go to product rule object. Okay. Click a new button. Okay. Filter rules demo. So click a filter. It should be active. All. We have to write message here or not required for filter rules? We have to write message or not required here? When will use my message field here?
Not required.
Exactly. So we'll use message only for which fields? Which type of rules?
Alerts and validations.
Correct.
Alert.
Correct. So I'll give a number 40. Scope equal to product. So here, I think someone is asking question right in the group. What is this values all? So always. So load means what is the meaning of load is? You can see.
Yes, sir, I only asked.
Yeah. So whenever the product is loading, immediately it will fire. Edit means at the time of configuration only it will fire. Save means if you click save button, then only your rules will fire. Always means every time. Whenever you're doing some actions, it will fire automatically. So we'll go always only. Because so then go to related list. Type filter, met, true, scope always. So what we have to do then? Go to the configuration rule. No, that is okay. Then we have to go for the condition. What is the condition we have to use? Product family equal to software, right? Let's go to that object.
Hardware.
Software. Yeah, not hardware, right? We are discussing. Okay, so go to action. So type equal to what? Which type here we have to use? So this action also we have to use only for which object, which type of rules? Which type of filters we can use this option object?
Select lines, sir.
Selection rules and filter rules only, sir. Okay. So choose the option filter. Okay. And think product is not required here. Just choose a family we have to add here. What is the filter field we have to use? We have to add the family, whatever the field we created. In which object? Product action object. Go to your object. Just 1 minute. Product family. So copy your label API name and go to which object? Which object you have to create that one? That we have to add that field? Product action. Where we have to add? There is a field called filter field. Here we have to add our filtering field which we created just now. Okay, like I said. So now we can go your product rules. Yeah, just refresh the page. Okay, sir. Go to related list. For this condition also not required. Directly you can add an action. New button. So type filter product IT professional pack. Filter field family equals to, what is the value, sir? Software.
Software.
Because, but when which bundle, which feature you want to you want to apply this action? In a which bundle and which feature? Where you have to apply this action? So for that, which bundle, sir, that is?
IT professional pack.
What is configuration rule? What is configuration rule? Why will use configuration rules in the product rules? So we need to identify
We need
which
to
bundle,
assign this product rule to
which bundle, right?
which
Where,
bundle,
which bundle? Now this is a feature level, right? Which feature, sir?
which feature, networking.
Networking.
So network filter rules are like a filter rules are basically in the future level. You can say. Okay. Now you can go and check how it will work. Now it is displaying all the products, right? Now just refresh the page or cancel it. How it will display, we'll see. So if you want to filter options in the, if you want to filter products in the filter level, so what we can do, we can make a feature into the dynamic. Then on that feature level, if you want to apply any filters, we can go for the filter rules in the sales specific. Remember the steps. Go to your products now. So which products are IT profile? Select it. So go to your ad options. What is happening, sir, here? Previously we are
Only
getting many
software. Yeah.
products. Now you can see here filter also. What is the filter applied automatically? Okay, this is the default one. I think it's not working. Yeah, you can see automatically we are getting only 5 products, their family equal to software. So anyone have any questions, sir, by creating how to create these options, product rules, filter rules? So now I am doing product family, right? You can start, you can do with the other rules also. Product name starting with, product name ending with, like that you want to do, you can do that. Same steps. Which feature you want to make dynamic? Then go to product object, create a formula field. Same formula field you have to create in both the places. But one formula field will return value. One formula field will not return value in the product option. Then create a product rule type always. Okay, active. And you can choose the product family default filter operator equal to hardware. So anyone have any questions, sir? Or clear?
Sir, why we need to create 2 filter rules? Actually, one is fine, right? Only one is filtering software.
So by default, CPQ system is working like that. So they are just giving this is a default functionality. Configuration we have to do, that's it.
Okay.
I thought what I'm thinking is because why we are creating the product option is because in the product option level only we are filtering all the products, right? That is my just observation. But why? Just that is a default functionality CPQ is providing. What I'm thinking is because in the product option level only we are filtering all the family, right? So that's why we're creating the one field in product option level without any data. But generally what we are filtering all the products, right? So that's why we are making a here formula return value. That is my just observation. That's what I'm.
Sir,
Tell me, sir.
by creating software as a category, we can separate our fields, no, sir?
Category? I'm not understanding.
In category itself, we can select software.
He meant to say feature, I believe.
So this is a feature level, sir. Category, that category field is in the feature level. Now what we are doing, we are
Yes,
filtering the option level products, right?
yes, sir.
So we are now what we are doing is we are doing a filtering on the products, not a features. If you want to categorize features, then we can go for category option in the feature level. That is different.
Okay.
So if you see, if you go to the networking, you can see category field right here. You are talking
Yes,
about
sir.
this field only, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this field is applicable for the features, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you want to apply feature, if you want to group similar features, then you can do this category. This option is what we are doing for products.
Yes, sir, I remember.
You remember? I forgot, sir.
Oh, no, I remember.
Yeah. So this is a feature level. This is a option feature level. Inside feature level, if you want to filter the products, then you can go for the dynamic filter. Clear?
Yes.
So Vara, let's say we have like as you did for the software, if I want to do for software and hardware as well, so I need to add another product option object and do the same thing.
Correct, sir. In the both the objects, you have to create the same field.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can already one field is there, right? So this now we're talking about family only, right? Right?
Yeah.
So now, so instead of software, you can just do hardware here, right? In the product rule, you can just change the condition.
No,
Here you
I
can-
need both, like from hardware and software. Let's say we have a multiple, features, 10 to 20 features, and user want like I need to see 2 types of feature products in
You can
dynamic.
create one more action, sir, here directly. Okay.
Same steps.
Same rule, just add one more action here. That's it.
One more action.
Correct. Okay, sir. So that is all about product rules in a Salesforce CPQ. Okay. What we can discuss is then there is a one important topic, sir. So if you are going for any Salesforce CPQ, they are asking this question. If you are going for any Salesforce interview, CPQ interview, they will ask you this question, sir. Twin fields in a Salesforce CPQ. Any idea, sir, what is a twin fields in a Salesforce CPQ? What is twin fields? This is very important, sir. If you are going for any interview, this question they will ask 100%. So generally, if you say, for example, you have an account object, we in the contact also we have a contact object. Okay, sir. Generally, if you say an example, if I'll take account, I'll take a contact. In the both the objects, for example, in the contact I have phone number. In the account also you have phone number. So whenever the contact phone number is modified, okay, same phone number I want to update in the account. How we can achieve this functionality? Whenever you are changing contact phone number, same phone number I want to update in the account also. In the Salesforce, how we can achieve this functionality? Normal Salesforce. Hello.
No, using process builder, right?
You can use process builder. In case if it is a master detail, you can use workflow also, field update also, you can use it. Or you can go for trigger. Right, sir? Multiple options are there. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
If you want to copy this phone number value into this object, account phone number, so in the Salesforce, there are multiple options are there. Workflow, field update, process builder, triggers. Otherwise, you can go for the flows also. Right, sir? Same requirement. For example, I have a product object. Okay, there is some field. I can take example. I'll take a region or anything you can take. Okay, I have a quote line object. What is the object? Quote line object. So there also field I have called region. So whatever the product region I'm entering here, for example, for US keyboard, I'll give a region equal to US. For UK keyboard, I'll give a region equal to UK. So whatever the region value I'm entering here, okay, sir. Whatever the region value I'm entering here, same value automatically need to populate in where? Where need to populate automatically these values? In the quote line also. How we can do this? Okay. Everyone is following what is my question? Everyone is understanding or not understanding, sir? So,
yeah,
in the product object, we have a field called what? Which field? What is the field we have? Region. For example, pick list. What is the values we have here? UK and US. Okay. UK and US. This is a pick list. So in the product level, whatever the value I'm giving here, same value automatically needs to pass to which object?
Code line.
Code line region.
This one and this one both are same, sir. There is no difference. This is I'm saying example. What is the phone number? Is that same phone number I want to pass to the where? Account phone number. So similarly, in the product also we have one field called region. So what is the region I'm entering here? Same field I want to pass to where? In which object?
Code line.
Code line object. But here what we can do to achieve this functionality? We can go for workflow, process builder, triggers. We can do some other logic. But in the Salesforce CPQ, what we can do is for some objects, not all the objects, for some objects, if we give the same field label, same API name, same values, same data type, so you don't need to do any field workflows and action, nothing is required. Automatically, that value will come to the where? Other object. This concept is called TwinFields. Okay. If you want to just only, not all the objects, only few objects will support TwinFields, no Salesforce CPQ. But this is very important topic, sir. Okay, everyone needs to remember. So generally we don't need to do only few objects, not all objects. So if you want to pass any data from product to product option or code line option, or otherwise product option to code line, so then we can use what? TwinFields in the Salesforce CPQ object. So these are all the objects it will support. One-way mapping, right? Mapping like this you can do. These are all the CPQ objects. Mapping custom fields, not this one. This is different. TwinFields. It's only coming. Yeah. So this is called CPQ object, TwinFields. Okay. So generally we can map. You can see code line to asset. Okay. Asset to code line, order product to invoice line. These are all CPQ objects, sir. If you want to map data from between these two objects, you can use. In this case, what I'm going to use? I'm going to use a product object, code line object. So remaining objects also will support. Okay. You can see. I'll share this link. You can see other objects, which objects will support for TwinFields. Everyone is following, sir, what I'm saying? If you want to pass data from one object to other object, I mean CPQ objects, not a normal objects. So we can use which one? TwinFields. Without any further logic, if we give same label, same API name, same data type in both the objects, what will happen? What will happen, sir? Automatically, the
data will be automatically exchanged.
Automatically, that data will flow to the other object. Okay. So for testing purpose, we'll do one thing. I'll go to the.
And
so this small note.
Just one question. This TwinField is limited for the particular object only. But if suppose if we have created one custom object and we want to send the data from one object to another object, that time what we can do?
Normal workflow, process builder, triggers. So
no, in CPQ.
Yeah, in CPQ also, sir. CPQ means CPQ objects only you will see, right? You cannot create custom objects, right? In a CPQ also, if you are creating new object, means that is nothing but a custom object only. That is not a CPQ object.
Okay.
Standard object will work.
Yeah, only these objects. These are all CPQ objects. Okay. Between these two objects only, we can pass the data, any field data from one object to other object. If you create any new object, your own object, based on the requirement, that will not work here.
Okay, got it.
Someone is asking question.
It's me, Dinesh.
Yeah,
so this TwinField concept is available only for CPQ or else any another like?
No, sir.
It is not
CPQ.
available in.
Only CPQ, not other normal Salesforce.
Okay.
Normal Salesforce, we can use a workflow field update, right? Or process builder.
Yeah.
That thing we can use. This concept is only for the CPQ only.
Okay, it's extra features because already CPQ also having the same kind of process builder and workflow builder, right?
Correct. You can use here also. You can create your also workflow, process builder, and all those things. But we don't want to use all those things. If you create all those things, workflow, process builder, what will happen is it will be again burden, sir. Right? We are creating, adding products in the code line. There is a more time it will take if you use a workflow, right? Some order of execution is there, right? In the Salesforce, correct? In the Salesforce, there is some order of execution.
Okay. Yeah.
Saving.
Yes.
Old bias, overwritten workflows, assignment rules. So instead of that, we don't want to use we don't want to make it burden to move data from one object to other object. They are using CPQ TwinFields. If something is TwinFields is not supporting, then we have to go for normal Salesforce process only, either process builder or triggers workflow. Clear,
Got
sir? Okay. So
Yeah,
what
clear,
I'll do. Good, sir. So just remember this point, sir. CPQ TwinFields is a very important interview question. Okay. Just remember the steps. What we have to do to achieve this functionality? We have to create a same field, same label, and same data type. From which objects? Which objects will support for the twin fields? Correct, sir. Go to product object. So this is a very important. I think Nikita or someone is having tomorrow interview, right? CPQ interview. Dinesh, you want?
Sir, I don't have.
Oh, I don't have so.
Acha, one more person is there. Vishnu again. He is not
Vishnu,
there.
sir.
Vishnu, you have interview right tomorrow?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So just remember these points. Okay. So fields and relationships. Click a new button. So twin fields we can use to pass data from one CPQ object to other object. For example, it'll take a product to code line. So in this case, I'll take one sample field, pick list. You can create any pick list, any value. Okay, just I'm using pick list here for understanding purpose. So I'll give a label name equal to region. I'll enter values manually. US, UK, India. Okay. That's it. Click next. So visible to everyone. Click next. So add to CPQ layout. Click a save. So what is the second step we have to do, sir, now? In which object we have to add now? Which object we have to pass this data, this field data? What is another object?
Code line.
Code line. Correct. Go to object manager. Go to code line. So here create a field. So remember, sir, label name, API name, data type, everything should be same. Click next. So I'll give a region. So US, UK, India. Click next. So visible to everyone. Click next. Save. So we have added same label name, same API name, same field, everything in both the objects. Okay. Just for
Sir,
checking for certainly.
here SBQQ is there now. That is only full form. Is there any that for that?
Still brick CPQ, sir. SPQQ means.
QQ
SB
means
means still brick. QQ means I think they are just added namespace. There is no any specific abbreviation.
okay.
Okay. So for example, I'll open any sample products. We'll make it that field, right? For example, I'll open US keyboard, UK keyboard. I'll open HDM display. So I'll select region value here. Okay. So where is the region field here? region, right? Yeah. Inline everything is not there. Edit. So what we can do from here? Take region equal to US. Because here. So for US keyboard, what I have given? Achha, for UK keyboard, I have given region equal to US. Click edit. This is UK, right, sir? I'll give a UK, okay? Region equal to US. For US keyboard, what we'll do is I'll choose a US. For HDM card, I'll give a region equal to what? India. Just for testing purpose only. Okay. But in the real time, what will happen? US keyboard will be there, US mouse will be there, US laptop, something different US will be there. But here we don't have multiple products, just 2-3 products I'm testing now. That's it. So for HDM, what I can do, sir? I'll give India. We'll see now these 3 fields will have a region field or not. In the quote line. Go to quote object. Click cancel. Click the quotes first, again come to this quote. Click edit lines. Click add products. So for which products we have given to the region? US keyboard, UK keyboard,
US
HDM.
keyboard, UK and HDMI.
HDMI, US keyboard, UK keyboard, Samsung power bank. Select this. Okay, so now click a save. So now except the Samsung power bank, remaining all the quote lines will have a what? Region. We'll see that data is coming or not. This much of time it is taking. What happened? So go to quote line items, open your quote line and check region is populating or not. So if it is populating means, so we are successfully passing data from the product to quote line. So what is the field name, sir? Region, right?
Region.
So this is HTML code. You can see for HTML code what we have given product level, India, right? You can see automatically in the quote tunnels you are getting India. For the Samsung power bank, what you will get? What will you get?
Nothing, empty.
Empty result. You have not given any region for the Samsung power bank. For UK keyboard?
UK.
Okay. For US keyboard? US. So we are using any workflow or field update or anything?
No, sir.
Nothing.
Nothing we are using. Just what we did, we are given same field information in both the objects. So that automatically CPQ will take in the background, it will check any fields are both the objects is same. Yeah, we can pass the data. Clear, sir? Any questions?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay. So this topic is a little bit important, sir. Just go through this document. Okay, I'll share this link. So which objects otherwise we can use? Product option, quote line, right? You can see product option, quote line also you can do this option, same thing. Quote, order, right, sir? Quote line, many thing options is quote line to order product, opportunity product. So these things are many objects we have. So just go through this link maybe after this class, right? TwinFields concept. Okay, sir. So there is another important topic is there. One more important topic called guided selling. Any idea, sir? What is the meaning of guided selling? Anyone knows what is the meaning of guided selling?
Step-by-step process. Selecting the right product.
Yeah, step-by-step process. Correct. So, for example, you can assume, sir, we have a Big C company, Big C mobile store is there, right, sir? Okay. Once we go to the Big C mobile store, okay, their salesperson will be there. Okay, and the customer will go, he will contact a salesperson. But salesperson a customer want to buy some mobile now, mobile. Okay. So he know which mobile you want to buy, what is the features he's expecting, everything he know. But instead of that, if you show all the products available in the mobile showroom, it is taking time. Maybe it will take all the mobiles to show. Directly we can ask customer, sir, which model you are looking for? Samsung or Lenovo or something? Which model? Samsung. Okay. So how much RAM you are expecting? 6 GB, 10 GB, 8 GB. Okay, 10 GB. Okay. So what is the color you are looking for? Black color or blue color? Whatever. Black. Okay. Select the. You can ask some questions to the customer. So based on his response, you can choose the options in the cart page. Then click a submit. Okay. What will happen is it will display only products which are looking for customer. So by using this way, what is the benefit you will get is, so you can reduce the time, sir. You can reduce the time to show, instead of showing all the products, you can ask a question, store the answer, click a submit. Okay. Once you click a submit, it will display only products which are related to the customer, whatever the customer is looking for, all those things. Clear, sir, what I'm saying? Guide selling means what? Hello? Hello?
It's a grading process to sell the products.
Correct. Okay. So for example, we have, for example, assume Samsung is selling mobiles, laptops and everything. Okay. So not, for example, Big C is selling all type of products, right? Not only one type of products, right? If you go to the Nokia, you can say only Nokia only. If you go Samsung, you can see only Samsung. But if you see Big C mobiles, they're having different mobile, all type of products, right? So for example, first we'll take Lenovo, laptop type. Or you can say, you can say laptop type. Okay, then what I can add is I can add some values here like a Samsung, Lenovo, AC. Okay, you can add many things also. Just I'm giving 3 things. Okay, for example, then laptop type, then RAM size. So what we have to do, sir? I can give, for example, 6 GB,
4 GB, 6 GB, 8 GB.
8 GB. Nowadays we are advanced, sir. We have to go with more than 6 GB. Okay. Then, so color, you can ask which color you are looking for. Blue, white, black. So like that, you can create some filters here. Okay, sir. So if you ask some question, you can, based on that, you can choose some options. So it will display. It will display only customer is what is looking for. That process will, you can filter the code. So to achieve this functionality, what we have to, how we can configure guide selling. So any idea what we have to do first? If you want to filter the products based on the customer ask questions, what is the first step you have to do? Any guess? Any guess?
Need to get the products for that.
Yeah, first we have to create a products. In the, at the time of products creation, what we have to do? We have to give values, all these values. Yes or no? For example, I'm creating one product called, for example, Samsung A4 product I'm creating. Oh my God. So I'm creating product. So that time what I have to do? I have to give these values also, correct? What is the type? I'll give a type is equal to Samsung. What is the RAM size? I can give a 6 GB. What I can give? Color equal to blue. When we have to give all these values, sir? At the time of, when we have to give all these values?
Product creation.
At the time of product creation. So you, in the product itself, you have all the values. So it will be easy. So by saying this, what we have what we have to do is, so this means we have to get all these fields in the where? Which object now?
Product.
Product object. If you have these fields in the product object, then you can configure. Yes or no, sir? Right? In the product object,
Yes.
we have to use all these fields. In product object, create a fields. Which fields you want to use for your guided selling? So first step is clear. Okay. Which fields you want to use a filtering? That fields you have to upload, create in a product level. So laptop type, RAM size, and what is the other field? Color. So we have to create a first these three fields. So then what we can do, sir? At the time of product creation, you can choose all these values. At the time of product configuration, you can choose laptop type, which is laptop you are creating. What is the RAM size for that laptop? Color and all this. Okay. So we'll go first this step. Where we have to go now? In which object? Product object.
So it's basically a list of closed-ended questions where we ask to user, and based on those responses, we are defining this process as a guided selling.
Correct, one. Filtering based on these questions. So currently we're doing only step 1, right? In the step 2, what we can do is, in the step 2, in the background, it will filter the options based on the questions.
Oh.
So click edit object. So first we have to create these fields in a product object so that we can configure products which is these three fields. Okay. So go to fields and relationships. So create new field. So here at ERS you have to remember whatever the field label, all you are using API name, same thing you have to use for another object also. Now we are using the product object. Same fields we have to create in one more object in the background for filtering purpose. So now I'll take a pick list here. Next. Okay. So I can give label is a laptop type. Okay. I'll give values equal to what? Otherwise we have to use Samsung. Lenovo. Icon. Okay. So same thing we have to use for other objects also. So this is the first field. Okay. Laptop type. Okay. Samsung. So then click on next. So we need to use this fields in the page layout or not required? We have to show this fields in the page layout or not required?
Yes, it's required.
It's required. If you want to enter data, it is required, right, sir, to configure. Otherwise, if you are not adding in page layout, how they will select values? So I will add into the CPQ product layout. Click on save on new. Okay. So what is the other field we have to create? RAM size. So I'll give 6 GB, 8 GB, 10 GB. Okay. So same steps, click on next. So visible to everyone, click next. Okay. So add to CPQ product layout, click on save on new. What is the last one? Color. So which one? So enter values. I'll give blue, black, white. Okay. So same. So first step is done. Then what we have to do? So first step where I give adding, creating all these 3 fields in the product object so that we can enter the information in the product. Okay. So then what we have to do after this? Step 1.
Code lines.
Not code lines. There is a for CPQ for guided selling, functionality purpose. Okay. For guided selling functionality purpose, they are created one more object in the background. That object name equal to what? Process input. Which CPQ object they are using? Process input to object. This is a CPQ object using for guide selling purpose. So they in this object also we have to create a same fields. Which objects are?
Process input.
Process input object. Saying that that object is using for which purpose? Guide selling purpose. So whatever the fields you are adding here, product level, same fields we have to include in a process input object. That is a CPQ object. Okay. So here also you have to create a same fields. Here also you have to create a same fields so that this object will display that pop-up, guide selling pop-up. Okay. So click on new button. Same steps again, same label name, everything is same. Everyone is following what I'm saying? What is the use of process input object? What is the use of process input object?
For guided selling.
For guide selling purpose. What are the values you want to use for filtering? So same fields we have to create in a process input object also. So laptop type, I'll take Samsung. So this one. Okay. Then click on next. So visible to everyone. Not visible to click next. So add it to the process input layout. Click a save on new. So create again, say another field in the process input object also, same field. So this is also very important topic, sir. Someone is asking, if you want to create a guide selling, what are the steps you have to do? So first create a fields in the product object, then go to the process input object. There also we have to get same fields because same questions, which questions you are asking, right? Same questions fields we have to ask, add into the process input object also. Okay. Then what you can do, click next. So CPQ is just you have to remember steps, sir. They will ask you steps only. How to create, what are the steps? Go to UI, show me steps, what you have to configure to show the guides. Okay. Same for product tools also. How we can create product tools, in which object we have to use all those things. Click on next. So save one new. Last one. What is the last one? Color object. Color field. Click next. Okay. It's coming. It's taking time. Oh, what happened? So what's happening? The net is this much of slow. So add a color, enter values. Okay, sir. Then what do we have to do? Click on next. So visible to all the profiles. Click on next. So click on save. So what are the steps we have done till now? Can anyone tell me what we did till now? What we did till now?
On
I
project,
created
yeah,
all the fields in the product object and as well as in the process input object as well.
Correct.
the same
So
field.
same field, same values we are adding in the both the objects. Okay. So to filter the options, right? For example, I will ask questions to the person. He will say Samsung. So this field needs to map in the background. We have to check. Okay. In the UI, which fields will display? This fields will display. In the UI, which fields will display? This fields will display. So whatever selecting, you are setting value. It will check in the background. In the product object, their laptop type equal to Samsung is there. Yes. Okay. Second mapping 6 GB. Yeah, like this. So these are the fields we have to map. So if this field equal to this field equal to this field equal to this field. So like that, you have to compare. Both are matching. Then go filter the products, display in the UI. So to do this, what we have to do is in the same object, there are two fields, sir. One is a product field. What is the field? Product field. So here we have to add a same field API names. What are the API names we are using, right? For example, I can take step 3. What we have to do? Add field API names to which field? Product field. Step 4. Add a same field API names to the which object? Another field, which field? Another field is the input field. So these two fields exist in which object? These two fields are available in which object, sir? Hello? Where we can see these two fields? Product field and input field. Why everyone is silent?
Product object and process input.
Process input.
No, madam. These two fields are in a both fields are exist in a process input object only. Just now, right? We have seen, right? Process input object. So there is a field called product field in the process input object. So there we have to add this API names. Similarly, there is one more field is their input field. Here also we have to add the same API names. Okay, that is the step you have to do. So first I'll take that API names. First of all, what I think in the both the places API names is same. Yes or no? In the both the places API names will be same, right? Or no?
Yes, sir. It will be
Both
same.
the places the API name will be same because we are using same label name. Same all the API name also, right? I'll take a RAM size.
TwinFields only we are using.
This is not TwinFields, sir. This is guide selling.
But same API names means it will.
Yeah, there also we are using same API name. Exactly. So what are the fields is there? These fields first we have to add in a where? Add a field API names to the which object? Product field in a which object, sir?
Process input.
So go to process input object. Which field we have to use? Product field. Here we have to add. Why we are adding here? Same API names in the here. Why we are adding in the product field input field? In the later we can do the mapping with the both the fields. We can do later what we can do? Mapping between the product field, input field. Everyone is following, sir, what I'm saying? Why we are adding in these fields in the product field here? Later we can map the product field equal to input field. Product field equal to input field. Like that we have to map, right? So that's why we're adding the same API names in the both the objects. What is another object? What is another field, sir? Product field, and what is another field? Why everyone is no one is speaking, so I have mentioned here, right? Add field API names into the product field in a process input object. What is another fourth step you have to do?
Input field.
Input field.
Exactly. So go to input field here. Add a same API names here also. Click a save. So remember one thing, sir, once again. Okay. First, create a same fields in the product object. Create a same fields in the process input object. Then step 3, what we have to do? Add the same API names in the same object. Process input object, there are two fields called product field, input field. We have to add a same fields in both the fields. Once you are adding, then we can do the mapping in the background. Okay, sir. So once these steps are done, what we have to do is step 5. Create a code process record. There is a CPQ object, one more object called code process object, that we have to create a record first. Go to code process. Click app launcher. So just type your code process CPQ object. What is the object name, sir? Code process. So here you can give any name. For example, I can give just guided selling demo or anything you can give. Process name I can give, for example, guided selling demo. Just remaining fields is not required. Just give a guide selling demo. Once you are giving code process guide selling demo, click a save. Once you create a code process record, okay, in the related list, you can see object. Which objects are here? We can see here. What is the object we are seeing here?
Process input.
Process inputs.
Just know whatever the configuration, where we did all the configuration changes. Where we did all these things?
Process
input only, right? So once you create a code process record, go to your code process record. Okay, go to related list. Here you can see the process input. So here we have to do the mapping. Here we have to map the fields like a product field and this field. For example, question input name, what I want to ask here is input name, what I can give, which laptop model you are looking for, which laptop model you are looking. Okay, which laptop model you are looking. Okay, then label name, input name, I can give label name also, I can give same name. Okay, I want display, this is the first one, it should be active. Okay, here you can see some important fields. These fields are not required, all those things. Here you can see product field, right? In the product field, which fields we are adding? Laptop type equals to, customer will enter the data here. In the way, which field they will enter data? In the input field. So you can use the product field laptop type equal to which field, sir? Laptop type equal to input field laptop type. You can choose all. Everyone is following what I'm saying? So choose the input name. What is the question you want to ask? For example, which laptop model you are looking? I want display. This is the first question. So how we are mapping here, sir? Product field laptop type equal to user will set some values, right? Laptop type. Input field laptop type. Everyone is following what I'm saying?
Yes.
So create the same question again. Okay. One more process input record. What is the RAM size you are looking for? What is the RAM size? You can give any label, any name here. Just I'm using some names here. Input name, label name, display order. I want to display this in the second place. Should be active. Now I can do the mapping. What is the mapping? In the product object, there is a RAM size field is there. Equals to which field? Input field, RAM size. It should be all. Click save on it. What is the other question? Which color you are looking for? Which color you are looking for? Okay. So I can give same label name, input name, and the display order. Sorry, it should be active. Yeah, also same mapping. Product color equals to what I can give? Input field color. Both are matching. Get the products and display in the UI. Click save. Clear, sir? What we did now? We created a code process record. Then we have created a, what we have created then? Step 6. What
Mapping.
Mapping. In a mapping. Create mapping in a, sorry. Then create process input records from code process related list. Code process related list. Okay, sir. Okay. So that's it, sir. Once you've done all the steps, what you have to do, important thing is, so if you go to your code process record, na, just copy this ID. Okay. Step 7. So add code process ID in a quote. Which quote you want to use this guide selling? For which customers you want to use this guide selling? Okay. There we have to add that guide selling ID. For example, I'll go here. I'll create a new quote. Okay. For example, I'll choose a new quote here. You can see one field in the quote object. What is the field name, sir? Quote process ID. In the quote object, there is a field called what? Quote process ID. If you are using this ID, then only guide selling will display. What is the field name, sir?
Code process ID.
Code process ID. Add a code process ID in a quote field. What is the field name? Code process ID. Okay. So we have to add this one. Otherwise, your guide selling will not display. Okay. So click save. So just we'll see if it will come or not. Guide selling will come or not. Click edit lines. And choose erase a price book. Our process is not coming. Guide selling process is not displaying. Why it is not displaying? Add products. It should come now. Yeah, you can see, sir. Guide selling. So which laptop model you are looking for? Samsung. What is the RAM size? 6 GB. Which color? Black. If I click suggest, how many products will display now? If I click suggest, how many products it will display? How many products will display, sir? 0. Why 0? Why 0 is coming here? We don't have any products with a laptop type equal to Samsung. We don't have RAM. Anywhere we have any products like this in the org? Hello?
No, no.
So then how products will come, right, sir?
Yes.
For example, I'll take any one example, just testing purpose. I'll take a 2-3 products. We'll give some values. We don't have any products, right, with these configurations. That's why we're getting 0. Okay, we don't have any products with these configurations, right? That's why we're getting 0. You can take any existing product, sample products for testing purpose now. Okay, you can add that values, 3 values, laptop type and all those things. For example, I'll take a UK keyboard, US keyboard, okay, and laser printer. Okay. Actually, we have to give these values for the product objects like a Samsung products and all, but we don't have Samsung, Lenovo products. That's why I'm taking any sample products, existing products only. Generally, we can use these configurations. Which type of products? Laptops only we have to use these configurations, but we don't have any laptop products now. That's why I'm taking any just for testing purpose. I'm choosing these values for other products now. Everyone is following, sir, what I'm saying now? Generally, we can use these values for which products? Laptop products only, but we don't have any laptop products now. So that's why I'm using some existing products. I will configure that changes. So you can see laptop type, RAM size, and all those things, right? I'll click edit here. Just remember, sir, what we are giving here values now. For example, assume this product is nothing but a Samsung product. Okay, this is nothing but which product now? Assume like Samsung product. We don't have any Samsung. Okay, for example, I can give this is a Samsung product. I'll give us RAM equal to 8 GB, color equal to black. Samsung 8 GB black. For which product? This one. For example, for US, I can choose other configurations. Same. Here also I can choose Samsung. I'll choose 8 GB, but I'll choose here white. Previous one I choose black, now I'm giving a white. For printer, what I can do is I'll choose a completely different type. For example, I can choose edit. For example, for this, what I can do, I'll choose a Ecker. Okay, 10 GB blue. Okay. So now how many Samsung products we have, sir? How many ACR products are there? Hello? How many Samsung products type we have? How many ACR we have? Hello? Why no one is speaking? Just refresh the page. Everyone able to hear me or not? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, how many Samsung products we have configured now? How many like Lenovo, how many ACR we have now? For US and UK,
I think two Samsung products.
One is ACR, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
One is yes.
All right. So if I'm asking question, you have to speak now. Otherwise, how can I understand your understanding or not? Please give me reply if you are understanding or not understanding. No problem. So click add products now. It will display guide selling. For example, I'll choose a Samsung 6 GB instead of 6 GB. I'll choose 8 GB. I'll choose a white. Which one will come now? I think US will come now. Click suggest. Right, sir? You can see. For example, if I choose a Samsung 8 GB, I will not give color. So how many products will come now? How many products we have Samsung and 8 GB? So UK also Samsung 8 GB. US also Samsung 8 GB. So how many products will come? Two products will come, right? So you can see. For example, I want to search only ACR. How many products are there? ACR?
One.
So like this, you can do ask the questions. You can choose the answers. Based on that, you can display the product.
Prasad, guided selling is like whenever we are creating the code, that time only we can select the product, do the option selection, and immediately place the order, right?
Correct.
It's like that, right?
Immediately. Instead of clicking, if you click add products, what will happen? This pop-up will come. Once pop-up will come, you can ask a question and you can filter the products immediately here itself.
Okay.
Then you can add data to the code line.
Okay. In our previous process, we need to configure the product first, and then this product link to the code, and after that it will be creating the order, right?
So previously, what we are doing is just we are clicking add products. Then we'll feature the bundle. We have to configure it is standard data. It is going to the code line.
Okay, but here right now, just to at the time of the code creation, we can select the only available options and immediately place the order. Right?
Correct. Immediately, like I don't need to search all the products in the price book, right? Which we can ask some question based on its reply. We can. So previous one and this one is same processor. So previously, what we are doing is we are clicking add products, going to product and just adding. Now what?
No, but previous process was time consuming, right?
Consuming because we have to search all the products, right? We have to show all the products to the customer.
Yes.
Now what we are doing? We are asking question, getting answer, and doing filtering immediately. Whatever you need immediately it will display now. So we can directly add to the code line immediately.
Yes. Got it.
So, but to do this functionality, what are the steps you have to follow? All these steps are required. So one more thing, just for this, what you can do is, sir, we can make it default value equal to what? This ID, so that no need to enter for all the codes this ID. What will happen? Automatically it will display. In the quote object, for that field, what you can make it, this field is equal to default value, or you can use some workflow rule or something. Not workflow, that is again process, right? It will take time. You can make it a default field value equal to what? This process ID. So any questions are clear, guide selling?
Yes, it was clear.
Just from a business perspective, like how frequent do you see these kinds of requirement, based on your experience,
So guide selling will use, madam, in very rare cases, not every time. Very rare cases, like that is like a real time. Any automobile company, they're having a huge number of products, then you can go for this option. If that product is business companies are very having less products, then they will not use all these things, because if you have less products, you can data search there itself, the right search for display immediately. If you have thousands of products, 2,000 of products, then it will be easy.
As well as in
we are just please.
Customer support also using the same kind of things, right? Sometimes.
I'm not some customer support means.
No. Suppose sometimes we call to the customer support and we tell them our requirement. That time they select all the options and create the ticket on our behalf. This is the same concept, right?
That is a support process. This is a filtering of products immediately. That's it. That is different process. This is different process. Support process why we'll use generally, that is again service clouds are there. Again we have a omni channel, right? All those things we have. So this is the CPQ process just for filtering exact products. What customers look, just we can display only that products only, not all the products.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, madam. So you are asking some question.
No, I was just trying to say that we are trying to narrow the search process for the customers based on their requirement.
Correct, madam. Exactly. What exactly is looking, right? We don't need to show all the products available in the mobile showroom. Just directly you can go. You can ask 3 questions. Go to date that product. You can display. Just show them. That's it. Okay. So this is all about this week. So